Let's switch over to Michigan. One of the pluses was Yaxel. Yaxel was awesome in this game. He played pretty much the whole game, 39 minutes. He had 21 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 16 points in the first half. It was kind of all over the place. He was hitting threes, he was hitting tough mid range shots. He was doing everything right. And then in the second half, like the ball just kind of got away from him. Michigan started taking some tough shots. They weren't getting it side to side, kind of like I talked about earlier. One guy that really struggled was Cadeau. He was 1 for 8, 1 for 6 from three. He just didn't really seem comfortable throughout the whole game. He started out missing some of his shots. Then he had the injury with the stinger in his arm. It was good that he was able to come back in the game. He just didn't seem comfortable. It seemed like he was pressuring himself a lot. Being a guy that used to be at North Carolina, he was probably super hyped for this game. So, like having not played his best is something I'm going to be watching to see if he responds and bounces back mentally from that, because that's a tough blow when probably your biggest rival throughout your whole college career and you don't show up and you get to play him at a different school as well. So that's kind of tough when it comes to Cadeau. Burnett wasn't very good. He was 0 for 3 from three, and I didn't really notice him that much defensively. Some positives were Kaysen and McKinney. McKinney really struggled offensively, was 1 of 6, but I really liked the energy he brought defensively, added 2 steals for them. And then Kaysen came in and was a really good scoring boost for them off the bench. I thought Rodney Gale also played pretty well defensively. I was kind of shocked they didn't go to any of these guards near the end of the game. I thought they tried to rely on Burnett a little too much in this game when I thought he clearly didn't have it, and trying to rely on either Kaysen, Gale, or McKinney. McKinney played near the end of the game. Gale came in for defense near the end of the game. They kind of went away from Kaysen, which was a little shocking for me after the first half, because I thought he was doing some good stuff with his scoring in the first half. But, like credit to those guards coming off the bench. I thought they had good games. And then Mara, I thought Mara did play pretty well. Duke really put him in tough situations. Like bringing him outside, he's not going to be the type of guy to move super fast and then crash and hit somebody from the 3 point line, right? If you get him out of the paint, then it's going to be very difficult for him to get back inside and get back in position to go make a play, right? When he was inside, he made it very difficult for Duke players to score on the first go around. He had 2 blocks inside and was really good. And then when he decided to just score, he could score at will because there weren't really double teams coming at him. He had 10 points, was 4 for 4 from the floor, and he had some great hook shots. I thought he probably should have looked for his offense a little more, because I did feel like when he was in there and when they had him 1-on-1, he had a couple of shoulders like right into the lane, little hook, and it was really nice for him. That was some I was looking at where I was like, okay, maybe you could have done this a little bit more, throughout the game. The last guy for Michigan, Merez Johnson, he was awesome. Okay, he is a really, really good piece for Michigan. He continues moving up on my board. 3 blocks, 13 points, 6 rebounds. He just spreads the floor really well, and he took the challenge of guarding Boozer. Now, did he do a great job? I don't know. But it's also Cameron Boozer who's the best player in college basketball to me. Like if he stamped his name on the Wooden Award, like he for sure did it after this game. If people were questioning about it, like he's definitely the Wooden Award guy now. And Morez, I thought, was right there. He made it really difficult for Boozer, especially on the first jump. Like he would jump his first move, and Boozer would have to make a quick decision. And credit to Boozer, every time they had quick doubles at him, he made a quick decision and made the right decision. Like 7 assists, man. Like I'm telling you guys, he's a really, really good passer and a really, really fast processor of the game, which is super impressive. I thought Johnson was really good on the defensive end. He was scoring at a really good clip. He had a big three near the end of the game to keep Michigan in the game. I really, really like Morez Johnson. He is a fun guy to watch. I thought Mara played well. Yaxel played well. They just needed more out of Cadeau. They needed more out of Burnett. And the shooting just wasn't there for Michigan. It really wasn't. And also the free throw shooting, like they started out, I believe it was 1 for 6. I saw the free throw stats in the first half. you can't start out that way, especially in a game that matters this much near the end. Like, you knew this was going to be a street fight. You knew this was going to be like, okay, these are two like championship contending teams going at each other. Like, this is an important game. We got to do all of the little things right.